Platinum exclusive.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another HellfireComms Patreon Platinum Rank video. Today I'm going to be checking out something a little bit different from what I usually do. This is going to be a quick look of Honkai Star Rail, the game from HellfireComms. I'm going to go ahead and hop in here. This is a brand new account. I don't have anything done on this account whatsoever, so I'm going to be going through the intro because it's honestly pretty great. I haven't played too much of Star Rail on my main account, but the intro is pretty nice, so hope you guys enjoy this. Now, obviously, this is a gacha game. The HellfireComms is kind of known for their stuff with Genshin Impact in this game, and I'm not going to be delving into the gacha any during this intro unless the game kind of requires me or whatever, but just the gameplay in and of itself is pretty damn fun, so it's going to be interesting no matter what. This purple-haired lady here is very famous on the internet. One of the favorite characters among the fan base, I would say. There's a few other, pretty much anyone with like weird or fancy hair is going to be a gacha character, I guess, like these two. I don't even remember them being in the intro, and I played this just a couple weeks ago.
I think you couldn't have timed it better. 23:47:15 system time. Very
yeah, this is Kafka.
Elio always tells the exact future.
Yes, I am going to be playing in English. I know a lot of people prefer the other languages, but it's just the easiest for me to keep track of when it's in English.
23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
And we'll be meeting this other character that's speaking to us shortly. Not too long until she shows up.
The Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station too.
I haven't gotten either of these two from the gacha on my main account. I haven't gotten very much on that one at all. I did get, I think her name is Branya on my secondary account that I used for my phone. And she's like one of the best units you can get, which was really nice. Like my first pull was kind of nuts to get that one.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Well, I don't think this one's going to be very dull, so you're in luck.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is...
Now, I know there are some characters, almost certainly not in the intro, I think they're in like the first major city you get to, that are voiced by the guys from the Trash Taste podcast, Connor, Joey, and Garnt. So if anyone ends up playing this game, listen out for those guys.
After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
This girl's really cool. I don't care for her the same way that, like, the internet goes crazy for her. But she is really cool. She's got a really cool weapon and stuff. This one is turn-based as opposed to Genshin, which was real-time action. So you basically have a single target and a skill, which is often AoE, but not always AoE. And your skill requires points to use, and you build up points, 1 per turn. R1 to sprint, pretty simple. This is actually going to be my first time playing this on a controller, as opposed to just using my mouse and keyboard.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract this much.
Quite impressive spectacle here.
The entire Legion to come here?
Sure, why not? That would make for an interesting intro.
Slow down the Astral Express crew?
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Ah, I wonder what that's about. Yep, we attack early and we get a slight bonus on entering the battle, which is nice. That's a lot of enemies here. Oh, of course, it's going to give me my ultimate, that's why. Let's go ahead and use my AoE here on these 3 enemies. You generate a lot. Okay, you hold L2 and press square. That's a little different. And the nice thing about your ultimate is, even if it's not your turn, you can activate it and it will actually interrupt the turns that are going on and put you on it.
Time to say bye.
Again, sort of getting used to the controller. Her ultimate's really cool. And here's the other character that we were talking to. She's also pretty cool.
Yeah. Where did
Silver
you send it,
Wolf.
Silver Wolf?
Pretty neat. Love her design.
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality.
Yeah, just a little
I wouldn't
trick.
call it fancy.
Tampering with reality. Nothing special.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Are her eyes literally just hearts? I've never noticed.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from
Okay.
0 to 100.
What is the rating based on, though?
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Like how that staircase back there is just kind of blocked off for no reason?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
Cancer of all worlds. Interesting.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Yep, so we have Silver Wolf in our party temporarily. Both of these characters that we have now are just here for the intro. They will not be sticking around. Let's go ahead and move on.
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Okay.
Alright, gotta get closer to hit with hers. Some of the characters have ranged attacks for their early start thing. Yep, so there's an action order. You can see that Kafka will be attacking fourth in the order because we go Kafka, Silver Wolf, and then the enemy. Yep, ultimates can interrupt the turn order.
More enemies.
Stand still.
And that's just a bonus thing that Kafka can do.
This combat needs
Yep,
optimizing.
and this interrupts the turn.
At this speed, too slow.
She also has a cool ultimate. Almost everyone has a cool ultimate, let's be honest. You get a lot of bonus stuff for viewing the tutorials, but I'm not going to bother with it. I think this heals me a little. Yep. Okay.
Hold it. Someone or something is up ahead.
Ah, okay. Midi boss?
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
I'd like to know more about these guys. I don't remember these enemies showing up at all after the intro. Granted, again, I only played like a couple hours past the intro on my main file, so I didn't play very far.
May as well kill them all.
And every enemy has a weakness. You see the guy on the left and the guy on the far right have a weakness to the purple symbol, which I think is electricity or something. And the green one is wind. There's also a different purple symbol that Silverwolf uses. None of these guys have a weakness to Silverwolf's attacks, but they still take normal damage. When you deplete that bar, which I think the game's going to tell me about in just a little bit, enemies have an HP bar and a, well, it's basically a stagger bar. Let's be honest here. Let's go ahead and use her AoE and then her ultimate to follow it up. You can do those back to back.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Yep, there we go.
Not a single soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
We might get to meeting Herta before the end of this. I'm not
According to
sure.
the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
Asta's also
Ring
pretty
a
neat.
bell.
I like her.
Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here. Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future...
Silverwolf did say this would be where we find out where the Stellaron is. Didn't say it would be
find
here.
the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is...
Yeah, that does fit
Herta.
with what Herta would do,
I assume
actually.
You know what to do? I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, so
This
just
stage is
go around and
yours.
click on stuff.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
Some money out of those breakable objects back there.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
Camera doesn't do that. Got it.
Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
So it looks like everything is locked
It's a
up pretty
matter of
tight.
hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective.
Oh, I see.
Look, found it.
Yeah, they took over everything else, but this one's unaffected, so it's what they're looking for.
Huh, what's this?
Item number 211, line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides
So
her
it's just a simple
collection with
glamour,
something
basically.
As simple as this.
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
I guess. Bad camera angle for that, but it's okay.
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave.
No, it certainly won't be.
Interesting.
Well, we're in the Matrix now.
She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
This.
Well, whatever that dialogue was, wasn't important.
I guess even for Herta, Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
And here's where we're about to meet our main character. Our playable character, I should say.
Your decision.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
I'll go with the guy like I usually
It
do.
must be you who makes it. Want to give him a new name?
Let's see. I'll just type it with my keyboard.
There we go.
Yeah, that was going to be a lot easier than trying to figure out how to do that on my controller.
How much does he remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up. Oh,
Where am I?
a space station, but that's not important. Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
We definitely should not trust you.
None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences.
That really depends on your gacha luck.
Companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
God, I wish that were true.
This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
I guess.
Lovely. Hey, remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you're guaranteed to see the ending of your story.
I don't
the
think
you
that's
I
true.
like.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them.
This is worrisome on many levels, actually.
Except me. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
We have chances to make many choices, actually. I should probably play more of this, because I'm actually interested in, like, all the story surrounding all of this. I just never went back to it.
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait, stop it! They're awake!
These two characters that we very briefly saw in the intro.
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
I don't remember a thing.
Aw, this isn't good. Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
My name is Spar.
Nice to meet you. My name's Don Hung. And this is March
Don
7th.
Hung and March 7th.
This space station was
Yes,
just
her
attacked
name
by
is weird.
antimatter legion.
There's reasons for it.
We came
Don't
to
think we'll
help
get
with
to
the
those
rescue
reasons in the intro.
at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Where should I go?
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
But I don't need protection. Who are you
Dan
guys?
Hong and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
There's that
Just
Herta
happened
again.
to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
I like March 7th. She's cute. What is the
Yeah,
Astral Express?
You've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
Okay. That doesn't really
I'll
explain
show you once we're
anything.
Back to the Master Control Zone.
Let's go
Me and
then.
March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, all right. You stay safe.
Alright. Bye, Dan Hung.
Maybe you should take this. The Legion are
That's a bat.
rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park.
I thought you were going to
Better if
protect
you
me.
have something to protect yourself. Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to be doing that. Oh, okay, cool. Ah, with the right stick. Got it. Okay. Yep. You have physical and I guess magical or ranged or something. Every character has their own path, which is not super important for right now. I don't think there's anything to inspect back here. Nope. Let's just move on.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
Well, she likes
It's the
to
Antimatter Legion.
study them and then stop studying them. Alright, so... Okay, so physical is one of the elements that we have. That's what it is. It's that white emblem on the other two enemies. March 7th does ice damage. Alright, so we'll do our single target attack, and that breaks them. And in this case, will also cause them to freeze. Breaking them pushes them further down in the turn list as well. Ah, okay. Physical attack breaks cause bleed. I don't remember that at all. So we'll do our AoE here. Let's break all of them. That's the bleed effect, I'm pretty sure.
Just a scratch.
So March's special ability, her skill over there, is actually kind of the only healing you get for a very long time. It will give temporary hit points to the character that you target, and
Stronger than you look.
it's kind of your only way to do any kind of healing. Even though it's not really healing. I can't go that way. That way's blocked off. So let's just continue forward. That was weird how the shadows moved. Whatever that is over there doesn't look nice.
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the Master Control Zone. Do you know the way?
No.
I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
Do you remember when I said I don't
Really?
remember anything? I didn't mean to
Feels
click
like you're
yes.
Tricking me.
I clicked that to move the dialogue forward and it
Never
clicked yes
mind.
automatically.
I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Break that for some credits. Chest here. Stellar Jade is the stuff you spend to roll the gachas. So let's switch to March and attack from a distance. So we can still hit their weakness, and it automatically freezes some of them as well. That means that enemy is going to be focusing on Spar. So what we're going to do is activate her defense skill
With me out
to
here,
put a shield
how
on
can
him.
you lose?
And then we'll go ahead and do this just to get some damage on. Let's go ahead and activate his ultimate as well.
Rules are made to be broken!
Now, your main character's ultimate can be single target or AoE, and it doesn't cost any points to use because it's an ultimate. So we'll go ahead and use the AoE to hit all three of them. And it takes out the other two enemies. Yep, it takes out the shield first, as you can see.
You can't run.
And March's bonus ability lets her get a bonus attack in.
Watch this.
Batter up!
Gotta try
Go ahead
hard
and use
sometimes.
March's ultimate, which is really good. Really strong AoE that can freeze basically all enemies on the field if it hits. Now your points that are used for your skills will reset in each battle, but your ultimates do carry over if they're charged up.
I knew it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy. It's broken.
But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must have broken it.
It's not like I was accusing you.
Too bad Don Hung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
Somehow I don't think we're that lucky.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, no.
Whoa! Why are you here? And how did
What do you
get
mean,
here
why is he
before
here?
us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
Probably.
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Sure, we should also probably take him to safety or whatever. Ah yes, and now Don Hung has joined us. Not quite a full party just yet. I do need to add him to my party, though.
Tread carefully.
Alright, now what are we teaching? Ah, okay, showing me how to level up. Let's do some level ups on March 7th as well. Because if she survives, I can heal. All the other stuff in that menu I can't do much with just yet. This is your checkpoint, healing point kind of thing. When you're near it, all your characters get healed. And I think you respawn there if you happen to die. Okay, new thing for us. Every character has a technique that they can activate in the field. March 7th's technique is really, really good. It's basically a stronger entry into combat and a higher chance to freeze. So this guy over here is weak to wind, which is what Don Hung uses. His skill, however, is a stronger single target attack, no AoE for him. But it is a good chance to break in one hit, which is really nice. Nothing is weak to ice, so let's just go ahead and hit this one.
Let's go.
And AoE for this.
This.
You're gonna die before you can get that off, so I'm not worried.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna use my skill for this one. He's gone.
Watch this!
Batter up.
Step aside.
And Don Hung's
I have
attack
no
should
interest
be
in
able to
stealing
finish him.
your
And now I have 2 ultimates ready to go that I can save for the next battle. I think we saw this guy during the intro,
Hey,
briefly again.
you're all together?
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Well, 2 of you are.
Oh. Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find.
Oh, so they just kind of showed up
We didn't expect
in the
to
middle of
arrive
things,
during
like
the
March
invasion.
said before. I wasn't really sure of the circumstances regarding that. Even though I have played this intro 2 times before, I
Why
didn't
is
really
the
pay
antimatter
attention to the
legion targeting
dialogue during
you
either
guys?
one.
It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed.
I feel like you're lying to us.
Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up.
It's
failing
okay,
this
bud.
test.
No one died, I'm sure. I'm sure everyone is okay.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Yeah, most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the master control zone and plan a counterattack.
So we should probably figure out how to get there.
I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the master control zone.
Makes sense.
Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Did she?
Oh, right. She did give
Yeah,
me
okay.
some sort of card.
March.
But where did I put it?
You...
She's a bit of an airhead.
Here it is.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
Just like that.
Let's go.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it.
But
Because it
why?
mustn't give the
I didn't
Legion
mean to
any
click that
chance to
again.
reach the master
I mean to
control
advance
zone
the
by
dialogue,
elevator.
but the thing pops up.
I must ensure the safety of the station staff.
Okay,
So
I
I'll
guess
have to
that makes
trouble you
sense.
to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down.
So you're just
I'll
gonna
stay
stay here and
shut down the
die?
elevator once you've made it to the master control zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the master control zone. Right?
Agreed. He and I made it here safely. And now we've also got Danhung. We're more than enough to protect you.
Yeah, staying behind seems really, really stupid. Don't do that.
Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Trust us,
Thank you.
says the guy that no one knows. Traces, I believe, are if you get... Yeah, okay, so this boosts her ice damage. Yep. And we can't do any more until she's leveled up more, it looks like. Sure, go ahead and activate this, and we'll do the same thing for Dan Hung. Whoop, didn't mean to go there. Neat. I think there's one more thing on that menu that we're going to learn before this is up. Glad I was looking for that.
It's too late to repent. The time is
Not
now.
going to bother using my ultimate on these. They're going
You
to
have the
die
worst
pretty
luck
easily.
running into-
Let's go.
So the thing about the main character's AoE attack is it is stronger than his single target, I think.
You couldn't have done it without me. Oh, shiny. Ooh, sparkly.
I really, really like March 7th. She's so cute. These panels, I'm pretty sure, don't go anywhere. Yeah. Maybe later on they go somewhere, but right now they do not.
Freeze.
Now the thing about the techniques is they do have a limit. You can activate 3 of them before you need to recharge, and you can recharge by picking up special things that are on the field. You attack them and it refills the technique points. I'm going to do this and then activate main character's ultimate.
Rules are made to be broken!
If you happen to do it during one of your other character's turns, then it will just kind of go through the ultimate attack and then come back to the turn that you had active. Let's do these 3. Yeah, that was a much better
This
choice.
is our chance.
And then we'll do his normal AoE. Yep, there we go. And Don Hung still has his ultimate. And March almost has hers. Now there's a few things that I could read in this room. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I can go this way for a bonus thing, maybe? Oh yeah, there's a chest here. This heals us a bit.
The repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
Another chest. I'm hanging on to my technique just in case I run into a powerful enemy, because there are some special enemies in this area that I want to make sure I have that technique available for. I'm going to do... Let's go ahead and do Don Hung's ultimate,
Reveal
which
the
is also single target. He's not great. I don't like Don Hung because he's all single target. He's powerful, but sometimes the AoE is just better.
The time is now.
Can we take this guy out? Almost.
Told ya I could fight.
Yeah, March 7th should be able to take that one out. Then AoE these guys, that'll break both of them, and they're gone.
You couldn't have done it without
It's
me.
usually better to hold on to the ultimate rather than using it right away, just for situations like that where you'd be able to kill them no matter what, because your ultimates, like I said, will persist,
These light cones?
but
I
the
thought only
points for
Jurassic
using your skills
Corporation had rare stuff
will
like
reset
this.
each fight anyway, so if you're about to end the fight, it's
No.
better to use your skills
Light
than to
cones
use
are
your
Garden of
ultimates.
Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around.
Now,
Very
this is the
potent
other thing in the
enhancement
character
items.
menu that we haven't gotten
I
yet.
heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately.
It's
That's all I
odd
can
that they seem to think these things are rare, because they're very plentiful, actually. So now we're going to get introduced to light cones. And light cones get bonus effects depending on the path that your character is. For example, this one has a bonus effect for characters on the path of destruction, which the main character is. And I don't think we have any others to equip. Nope, just not yet. I think we get some others pretty soon, though. See, that's the way forward. Let's see if there's anything over here. There's another chest. Another one of the space anchors. And another chest.
Aw, is that it? We've reached the elevator already? That wasn't too many monsters.
I don't remember if I can get over there in the
Probably
intro.
shouldn't have said that. Might bring bad luck.
No, March, you definitely shouldn't have said that. On the other hand, we're about to meet probably one of my favorite characters, momentarily. For reasons. But first we gotta do this.
Move carefully.
No, I'm good. I'm actually gonna leave that. That's fine. Alright, so he's focusing on Spar again. So we'll use the shield on Spar.
Right there while I give you a...
Let's go ahead and use March's ultimate. Let's go ahead and use my ultimate too.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I like how the
Made to be broken.
the Express is in the background of his ultimate, even though he's not like actually part of the group yet. Definitely the AoE. Breaks the guys on the side, they'll die from the bleed. Oh, neat. Okay, I don't remember this at all. Alright, well that's interesting. See, the AoE attack does more damage to the break meter than the single target, but I could spend the points, but they're gonna die anyway, so let's just do single target. Yeah, because these guys are gonna die at the bleed. Oh, that one didn't actually. I have made a mistake.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Let's do Dan Hung's skill for more damage on this guy.
Just a scratch.
Didn't even take out half the shield, but March gets a counterattack. That's an AoE, and March will counterattack again.
You have the worst luck running into me.
I will hold on to March's skill, and we'll just go ahead and take this guy out.
Yeah.
Step aside. I have no interest.
Should be able to break him. Oh, I'll hold on to that until he's recovered from break, actually.
The truth of life and death.
If I had used that right away, then it would not have depleted his break meter because he would have already been broken.
You're annoying. You can't run.
So this turn I'm going to use March's defense on herself because she's at low health. Well, about half health actually.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
And like I said, that's really the only way to heal this early on. I don't know if other characters really get a whole lot of healing. Let's just do the single target to conserve stuff.
Rules are made to be broken.
And I think for the ultimate, the single target is stronger. Oh boy.
Hey, sore losers. You can't just gang up on us.
Alright, so I love this character a lot. Are we actually gonna... Oh yeah, there she is. Okay, yeah.
Exciting. Anyway, at least you're back.
Yeah.
March.
I like her a lot.
You've been through a lot.
I really like Himeko.
Oh, phew. Himiko, what took you so long? That last wave of Antimatter Legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
No, March, I can't say I have.
I wouldn't have made a difference. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that.
And yet your ultimate is the orbital cannon anyway.
Are you all right, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
So we're not out of the woods yet.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
I was expecting a dialogue choice to pop up.
About how you want to reply to that.
Here it is. I've never met a more reckless girl in my life.
That's just my charm, and I didn't cause any trouble. You just have to get used to me. Look, Don Hung agrees, right?
I have the right to remain silent.
Look at you.
I really like these
You've
characters.
already
They
got
have
many
such a
jokes.
good relationship, good interactions.
Come on. Asta's been worried about all of you.
Himiko joined the team temporarily. You have to roll for her to get her permanently, sadly. Which I have not been able to do.
Projectile radar tracking normal. Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Asta, we're back.
Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your
I'm paying attention to the details on the clothes a lot more than I usually do.
In times of disaster,
Like the cards and the tags she has all over.
that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily
This is
skilled.
the entire crew? Is there really no one else?
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix. The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Yeah, you lose that trust and you lose a lot.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence.
Yeah, that's the kind of person
Well,
Herta
you know,
is.
The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
The warp is how we... Gotcha, we roll for characters. Neat. Okay, so you're gonna make me do this. That's fine. I will sit through this animation once. I think this is a guaranteed roll. You always get Asta from this. And I don't have anything to use on the other ones. That's okay?
I'll leave the reassurance of the researchers in your hands.
Hi,
If
Arlen.
only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner.
How are you
I'm
feeling?
fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone.
I guess that's a good way to look at it.
But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said.
How was the space station?
There were a few researchers who didn't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry for what I said earlier,
The
then.
rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families.
Yeah.
I just hope they can all survive this crisis.
What's Asta
My
like?
first impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company.
I didn't know that.
She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
Good for you. I'll leave you to get
Hope
some
all
rest.
This chaos will end soon.
Neat. Those are light cones for our other characters. Let's go ahead and equip those. This is for March 7th, so we'll go ahead and equip that. This is for Don Hung. Oh, she already has one equipped because she's a trial character. But we'll equip this one on Asta. What do you have to say, Hinkle?
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person.
Okay. Let me help.
Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first,
Sure.
Let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator.
Okay, I hope I don't have to remember that.
Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter.
I think that's up, down, left?
It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything?
No. Repeat
Don't
that
worry, I'll
again.
go over it again. The controls are up for
the spectrometer,
down
right
the
for the attenuator, and
left
down
the
for the
reference
filter.
level, and right for the attenuator. The pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
It's up, right, down.
Wonderful, thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of
I
this.
thought it was going to make me move the control stick. I always forget that one's just a dialogue choice.
Make it back. Abraham
Oh.
was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it.
Well, I guess I know where our next
Top
stop is going to
priority
be.
is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work.
The top
ahead.
priority is to take care of yourselves. Fuck all of this. Let's just go ahead and swap to Spar so it doesn't keep swapping back and forth. I remember this one being a bit depressing.
I need to run from this Forsaken. No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday. I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look!
I guess that's how
the
it works.
obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857.
That is definitely how that works.
I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Life is but a path to death, but not today.
How insightful.
This guy
Yes,
wants to
of
hear
course.
beautiful words
The
rather
closer
than,
you approach death,
you know, just
the more
saying
you appreciate
the other thing.
life. I will pull myself together. Thank you.
I don't think it actually matters which one you pick, but that's the one I picked before. Okay. Are you going to make me do this? Ah, okay, because I can claim this. Neat. I may as well... No, okay, I don't think I can use that. Think I can use that for this? Oh, for any of these. You know what? Sure, let's see what we get. Huh? Did I really just get this on my first roll? This is the character that everyone is freaking out about. Online right now. Are you kidding me? This is the character that everyone online is freaking out about. Wow, that's alright. Well, they're also physical elements, so I don't think I'm going to use him during this part. Because I don't really need that. I'd rather have Don Hung for the wind. But I'm sure glad that happened on screen. Oh yeah, this thing.
Take the express and leave. I'll stay.
But...
Let's go.
Yeah, Himiko knows a little bit about what's going on here. We, as the players, do not.
I'll be here. You've got to fend them off. You hurry.
We lost communications.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you. That's the Doomsday Beast. The Legion's planet destroyer.
The space station is Herta's creation.
They did mention the
As long as
Doomsday
the
Beast
Lord
earlier.
doesn't intervene, there should be no
Kafka and
problems.
Silverwolf did.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion.
Well, it's a good thing that we as the main characters are here.
Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take him with us.
He's that important?
I am the main character.
He's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so. Alright. What should we do next?
Ignore that and go fight the
This is
enemies.
the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too?
Oh yeah, I forgot that Welt was also part of the Express.
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
Whatever that is, it sounds bad.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
Okay, well, I sure hope you do. Those panels don't go anywhere. I should be paying attention to weaknesses before attacking randomly like that.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Ah yes, Himiko's really good. At least, I think she is. I've heard that a lot of people don't actually think she's that good. Okay, so every time you hit someone's brake, she accumulates a point, and at 3 points she does a follow-up. Neat. Go ahead and finish that one off. Oh, it's every time you empty a brake meter by the looks of it.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Is he still going to do his big attack? Huh.
Come one, come all.
I guess it doesn't matter because he's dead now.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Watch this!
And they're gone.
You couldn't have done it without
Let's just go back to this thing so we heal. Yep, alright. I could go all the way around. I guess I'm going all the way around. So we have to go activate this bridge.
How do we get to it?
What does Himiko's early attack look like? Like this, I guess. Locked on Himiko. Or I could just break him. Let's just break him. Okay, so every time you empty a break meter, she gets 1 point, and at 3 points she does a counterattack. It just was showing it off last time that she did it right away.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's do this. Himiko will get her counterattack, or additional attack. Let's also use our ultimate.
Rules are made to be broken.
This is a really cool bat that we picked up out of nowhere.
You backstage are welcome.
I have something for you. One at a time.
Okay, sorry, I was just admiring Himiko. I need to not do that on video. And that swaps the bridge over. And this button will swap it back. I don't know why anyone would design a room like this. This is some Legend of Zelda-ass room design right here.
You won't get away.
Automatically with the additional attack because they got broken right away.
See? Never heard of it. The time is now.
I'm gonna save those ultimates. Yeah, there was no reason to use those.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Is that
Nice. Now, there is a bonus thing I can do. See, what do we have here? So let's level up. I'm just going to spin these to make this fight a little bit easier on myself. I can't use any level ups on her. That's fine. Boottail would probably make this easier, but I don't want to use him. Let's use the other ones on March. Can I get one more level up? No. Okay, so we'll use the last one on Spar. Hopefully, yep, okay, that's good. get myself as high level as possible before going into this fight. Because let me tell you, this one is a little bit tough.
Move carefully.
Alright, so I'm going to hit with this and then do bam,
Try hard sometimes.
bam, bam.
Check out this awesome.
Now that I have all three of those ultimates, I can just use those right away. Hopefully March will freeze something.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This
Don Hung with his ultimate, big single target, wind damage.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
And Himiko's, which is a big damage AoE with the orbital laser that she mentioned earlier.
And I'm no exception.
Alright, so those guys are fine. I'm just going to do a single target for this one. It's fine. I want to put shield on March.
How can we lose?
Go ahead and start putting shields on everyone.
Make it quick.
Crazy music though. This is kind of nuts. And counterattack.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
No one's weak to fire. Maybe Boot Hill would have been better for this. See if we can work on taking out these little guys over here. Alright, good. And counterattack. And who are you focusing on? Good, March. Alright. I think I'll put another shield on March for this.
Never heard of it.
Okay, yep, another shield on March because she's being focused on. Let's go ahead and use her ultimate again, because why not?
Check out this awesome move.
Oh, he even got frozen. Cool. Yeah, let's do our AoE. Take out the guy on the left and the guy on the right.
Get away.
I have something for you.
We don't have any points, so just a single target. I'll just use a single target here because he's already broken. No point in spending it. I could put another shield up, but I think I'll wait.
Watch this.
Yeah, I'll wait to spend my points until this guy recovers from this.
One at a time.
Good. Counterattack.
Can't run.
And now you're focusing on Himiko. Good. Oh, I didn't realize you had yours too.
The
Good.
truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
Rules are made to be broken!
Yeah, so the single target ultimate does more.
My turn.
Let's do shield on Himiko.
Out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
And we're gonna break him anyway.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Sure, might as well use it. In this case, it's okay to use the ultimates right away, because you're not doing weakness damage with Himiko regardless.
I'm no exception.
Just a scratch.
Yeah, because he was broken, he didn't end up using the spiral arrow that he charged last time. I will put a shield on Spar this time, especially after he got hit with the trample. Yep, go ahead and use this.
Time for a
Regular
detailed
attack from Himiko.
Clemency,
This one from Don Hung. So we're not going to break him, so this is going to go off. Oh, he got killed by damage over time, though. Nice. And that means we get to go open this big chest.
Whoa, there's so much!
So what was this thing that we just picked up? Ah, okay, so that's for a path that I don't have any characters for, I'm pretty sure. Nope, I don't have anyone with Nihility, so... Heal up with this. Refill my thing there, and away we go. There's a chest here. Hey, buddy.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Yeah, sure, I'll do this.
I told ya I could fight.
Pop that one, and ultimate.
You won't get away.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
The really nice thing about Himiko's follow-up is that it builds towards her ultimate. So she can actually build it up really quickly if you're doing a lot of breaks. Hit these guys over here. I think I want to hold on to that ultimate for now. The way that guy got knocked up into the air and just fell down looked a little bit silly. Normal attack is fine. I think that other purple emblem up there is electricity or lightning or whatever, which was, I think, Kafka's element? Unless you're doing the gacha pulls, you probably don't have anyone with that at this point. Which I probably could get someone, but I think this is a good team to use for right now. There's a couple enemies wandering around here. What element are you? Well, you're ice, so you're going to be weak to ice and get hit by this.
You won't get away.
Very cool. Let's go ahead and let's use these ultimates.
Revealed in an instant.
That way I don't have to use a skill to break this guy. Oh, he's just gone. He's just deleted. He's gone.
Rules are made to be broken.
And the AoE for this one should, yep, take out all three of them. Ah, second round.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Don Hung is pretty worthless here. Nothing is weak to wind.
My turn.
Don Hung took a little bit of damage, so I'll put a shield on him.
How can we lose?
And good, he got attacked, so counterattack. And he's getting attacked again, so more counterattacks.
Try that again.
They just keep hitting the guy with a shield. Oh wow, it's a good thing I put that shield on him. He would have been way dead.
You won't get away.
Follow up.
I have something for you.
Definitely this one.
Come one, come all.
And use my ultimate as well.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
It's too late to repent.
And they're gone. Hope there's a thing to heal me around here somewhere. Oh right, I can do this. Main character's technique on the field is to heal your party a little. A lot of things around here to read. Nothing really much that I care about. Oh good. This will refill my technique points.
Aw, yeah, it's the
And there's a
platform.
space anchor.
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
I'm going to see if I have any more level up things I can use. Yes, good. Because there is a boss coming up in the next thing. No, just one. No, let's go 3. Can I do 3? No. Just one, I guess. And again, I can't use those on Himiko. I guess I'll use them on Spar. Alright, this should be a pretty solid team for this boss.
Wait, March!
Oh yeah, remember this thing that was flying around and breaking the shield? We're gonna fight it now.
Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
That subtle look at main character.
Careful, everyone!
Alright. Boss time. This is a lot like Giga Gaia from Chrono Trigger, except not as punishing.
Move carefully.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is... let's go ahead and spin his ultimate. Again, that way I get to attack without spending a skill.
It's better vision.
I break that arm. And then I can go... attack this one. I want to start putting shields on, actually.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Again, let's go ahead and use this.
Check out this
Because that will
awesome
break
little-
the other arm. Great music.
You won't get away.
Okay, so that arm recovered, but it's still frozen. Okay, well, it's not frozen anymore. Alright, good. And counter.
Try that again.
No, I need to save that point.
My turn.
Shield on
Right
Spar.
there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
Hit this. Charge up my ultimate.
You won't get away.
Okay, the left hand has been entirely broken, which is good.
Made to be broken.
I think I single target the core.
You're out.
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
Let's go ahead and spin this. That way it breaks the arm.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Alright.
You can't run.
Okay, so the engine has been broken. That's one health bar gone. Now we get to attack the main guy.
You have the worst. Watch this.
Let's make it quick. Batter up.
Alright, round 1 complete. And let's go ahead and start off with Marsh's ultimate.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this.
Because why should I allow the boss to move?
You won't get away.
Go away. Try that again.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Okay, I think I should be fine to do an AoE here. Alright, that one's broken.
Never heard of it. The time.
Normal attack. I'll save his ultimate. In fact, I'll go ahead and use it now because that thing just recovered. So I can break it right away again.
My turn.
Put a shield on Dan Heng because he's lowest health.
How can we lose?
I think normal hit.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
I think AoE here is fine. Breaks the core.
You won't get away.
Follow-up attack. Left hand is completely broken.
You can't run.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
No, I'm good.
Still don't understand.
I'll use this.
Humanity
You don't get to do that.
Desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh, maybe you do get to do this. I think I put a shield on Himiko, yeah.
Right there while I give you a present.
And then we'll use March's ultimate to see how we do with this, because I don't know what this attack is going to do, actually. Okay, it's just this again. Is it stronger this time? Not too much.
Try that again.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Oh wow, I did not realize that he was going to get another round. This is a charging up round, so it's fine. It's kind of funny that that's the attack that broke him, though.
Rules are made to be broken.
Can we finish it here? Boom! Knocked him right out of the park. Junpei would be proud. Song of Vice and Dire. Jesus Christ. Huh.
I must leave now. What happened? Must see the end of your story. Who is that? Reach the end of the story.
That's the thing that the main character said a couple times after some of the battles earlier. Whatever that is, whatever's going on there. Oh, well, this is probably bad. This is Welt.
Mr. Yang, is he?
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
That was a pretty smooth boss fight, actually.
Is this the space station?
Weird. I didn't know that was voiced.
Hello there.
Do you mind explaining what's going on? Says March.
Not bad. It would have been even better if you didn't faint, but thanks to you, the Doomsday Beast was as tame as a kitten. It had no temper at all. Yes, and you
The thing happened again where the dialogue popped up when I meant to just advance.
Get up when
That's
you
okay.
feel better. Himeko wants you to go find her. I have something to do, so I won't go with you, alright? By the way,
Sure.
we should exchange beacons. If you get lost or something, feel free to text me.
Okay.
Okay, off I go. Bye.
Bye, March. Yeah, you just told me 3 seconds ago. That's okay. Neat. Ah, these are Eidolons, which are... Is this thing that I opened for a small bit earlier.
Choice isn't as elusive as it seems.
Okay, so that's not a great effect, but like, the more you unlock of those, the better they'll get.
You're awake. I had March and Dan Hung stay by the express to keep an eye on things. It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
Okay, so we're gonna get to meet Herta.
I've only been gone, what, a few months? And the
Here she
station's
is.
already in this state?
Welcome back, Herta. This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention?
I think that's probably the one that most people care about. Also, yeah, you're a robot?
What you're seeing here is one of my puppets. I'm using her to talk to you.
Yeah, so this is not actually Herta.
So, this little twerp has the Stellaron now? Huh. I'll have to take a good look. Truly amazing! I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the blue from disaster.
So the space station was really just for this, and all the other stuff was, like, barely even side projects. That's why she doesn't ever show up here.
Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they do it?
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in his body.
You're right. This little one's body truly is strange.
Whatever's going on with Kafka and Silverwolf.
Compared to me, you are. How old are you even?
Don't judge a book by its cover, Herta. Case in point, that puppet body of yours is actually much smaller than him.
That's beside the point. Hey, is this one the same kind as that March 7? If that were true...
Tiny clue that there's something weird going on with March.
Can I bring him in for some research?
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask him yourself.
Study what?
Study you, of course. Your body contains a Stellaron, which in some sense is no different than storing a bomb. Who knows what might happen? Maybe it'll blow you to bits someday. You should be grateful that this genius is willing to help you out. I still have some interest now, but once that's gone, I'm not studying you even if you beg me.
Yeah, that's how she is with stuff.
I'm very interested now. So there's almost nothing I won't accommodate. A Stellaron in your body? How interesting is that? Be grateful that I'm offering to help you out. This is a service even the IPC can't buy.
I don't know what that is.
You understand now? Herta wants you to stay in her space station.
Well, I'm going to have to modify your wording here. This little twerp can only stay temporarily until the research is done.
Ah, okay.
Or maybe I'll lose interest halfway through and they can just beat it.
And after
She is not a nice person.
Not my problem.
You also have another option. The Astral Express. If you want, you can leave with us.
So there's a little thing you can go do with Herta where you
the thing you're worried about,
enter
and the
a
answers
simulated
you're looking
world
for
and
are
fight some
one and
enemies
the
for
same.
rewards.
Besides,
Typical, action game thing. And then you leave with the Astral Express to go to the
you
next
can
world,
bet any
basically.
time to let Herta conduct her research. She's absolutely fascinated now.
Well, works for me. Keeps this subject fresh, too. And that way, I won't need to keep worrying about this little twerp all the time. Perfect.
You really are the most self-centered person I've ever
You
met.
should meet the others of the Genius Society. Some of them will trick you into thanking them after they milk you dry. At least I have my honesty going for me.
You know what? I guess.
Just
I
remember
guess,
to come
Herta.
back often. Make an appointment in advance with Asta or Arlen so I can make time to study you.
There's no need to rush into this, Herta. Asta's in the Master Control Zone. Let's let him have a talk with Asta first and decide for himself. I'll be waiting for you on the platform. It's no hurry if you still have things to do or someone to see.
Well, I think we're actually approaching the end of what I want to do for this quick look. Yeah, this is the message from her to go do that side quest, but you're right next to me. Well then, Himiko has unfortunately left the team, but I am. Controls are a little bit weird. So let's go ahead and add Asta to the team, because that's probably who they expect. You have to select her and then click triangle to add.
Express has been a lifeline. Time to...
Well, I think that's all I'm going to do here. So thank you all for watching. This has been pretty cool. Hope you all enjoyed this quick look for Honkai Star Rail. And I hope you tune in for more HellfireComms Patreon Platinum Rank videos. Bye for now.